a restless heart, a soul in flames. You held my hand, you held my fear, and turned my darkness into tears. I was a war I couldn't win, a fragile hope beneath my skin. You stayed when I was hard to love, when I was never good enough. I let you see my deepest scars, my fallen faith, my shattered stars. I laid my heart upon your palm. I gave you my storm and my calm. I gave you my storm and my calm. Every rise, every fall, every dawn, every dream I ever had, every fear I never showed. I gave you my storm and my calm. All my weakness, all my strong, every battle in my soul, every love I ever owned. You saw the fire inside my eyes, the broken truth behind my lies. You heard the screams I kept inside, the tears I swallowed just to hide. I built a home within your heart, believed that we would never part. But even love can slowly fade in the silence we both made. I tried to be your shelter and sky, but even stars can slowly die. Now all that's left is broken calm from all the storms I dragged along. I gave you my storm and my calm, every night and every dawn, every hope I couldn't save, every tear I ever cried. I gave you my storm and my calm, every right and every wrong, every heartbeat, every scar, every piece of who we If loving you was my greatest sin, I'd still do it all again. Every fall, every flame, every loss, every gain, because in you I found my truth. Even when I lost my youth, now I stand with empty palms, missing both my storm and calm. I gave you my storm and my calm. Now I'm standing here alone, with shattered dreams and fading songs, and a heart that lost its home. I gave you my storm and my calm, and I do it all once more. If I could hear you call my name just one last time, once more. So take my chaos and leave me peace. In the quiet of the falling night, I hear the echoes of goodbye. I walk alone through empty rooms. Your shadow still lives in the gloom. Every wall still knows your name. Every breath still feels the pain. The clock is frozen, time won't heal. Every wound I try to see, your memory cuts deep inside, where all my fragile hopes still hide. I scream in silence, no one here. I drown myself in unshed tears. I hold the words I never tried. Now even silence learns to cry. When silence learns to cry, it sounds just like your goodbye. 1,000 broken dreams collide in the dark where loved ones died. When silence learns to cry, it calls your name into the night. And every star falls from the sky. When silence learns to cry, your picture fades but never gone. It haunts the edges of my dawn. I trace your smile in shattered glass, reliving every haunted past. I built a world around your light. Now I'm lost in endless night. Every promise left behind, still bleeding slowly through my mind. I tried to breathe, I tried to stay, but love slipped slowly far away. Now all that's left is empty time and broken words that lost their rhyme. When silence learns to cry, it sounds just like your goodbye. 1,000 broken dreams collide in the dark where loved ones died. When silence learns to cry, it calls your name into the night. And every star falls from the sky. When silence learns to cry. Turn back yesterday, I'd hold you close, I'd make you stay. But fate just whispered, let her go. And now I'm lost in all I know. I trade my breath, I trade my soul, just to feel your heart be close. But all I have are memories and scars you left inside of me. When silence learns to cry, the whole damn world just breaks inside. Every hope just fades and dies underneath the shattered sky. When silence learns to cry, it's me who's screaming deep inside. I lost myself, I lost my light. When silence learns to cry. So here I stand, alone tonight, where even silence learns to cry. came to you with open scars, a heart that trembled in the dark. I had no gold, no shining light, just fragile dreams and endless nights. I tried to be what you deserve, but all I gave was what I learned from shattered days and silent cries, from all my lonely alibis. I knew I was a storm inside, but still you stay, you never hide. And I swear I try to change my ways, to love you more than words could say. I loved you in all my broken ways, through every fall, through endless pain, with trembling hands and restless faith. I gave my soul, I gave my days. I loved you in all my broken ways, even when I lost my way. I wasn't strong, I wasn't brave, but I loved you in all my broken ways. My demons dance inside my mind. I fought them all, but lost sometimes. You saw the cracks beneath my skin, still pull me close, still let me in. I built my hope on fragile ground, afraid that love would let me down. But you stood there and held my hand when I could barely even stand. I know I failed, I know I'm flawed, but every tear I truly fought to be the man you dreamed I'd be, not just a ghost of broken me. I loved you in all my broken ways, through every doubt, through endless rain, with bleeding heart and burning faith. I gave my soul, I gave my days. I loved you in all my broken ways, even when I lost my way. I wasn't strong, I wasn't brave, but I loved you in all my broken If loving you was my last mistake, I'd still choose you, I'd still take every scar, every fall, every rise. I'd risk it all, because in you I found my home, even when I felt alone. And in your eyes I saw the man I always wished I could become. I loved you in all my broken ways, in every dark and hopeless phase, through shattered nights and silent days. My heart still calls your name. I loved you in all my broken ways, even now I'm not ashamed. If loving you was all I gave, then I loved you in broken ways. So if you ever feel my pain, just know I loved you in all my broken ways. I gave you everything, and lost the one I was. Every step the shadow shapes, I bent my heart to fetch your hands. I gave you all, I broke my plans. Every smile I faked for you, every lie I thought was true, the swallow pieces of my soul to keep the love I couldn't hold. I tried to be what you desire, to hold the flame, to feed the fire. Every part I sacrificed was a piece of me I can't revive. I lost myself trying to keep you. Every dream I had I flew. Every night I stayed awake. Every tear I couldn't break. I lost myself trying to hold a fragile heart I couldn't mold. I gave my storm, I gave my calm, lost my soul in your arms. I whisper promises in the dark, hoping they will leave a mark. But even love can drift away and leave the heart to pay its stay. I gave you laughter, gave you pain, every sunshine, every rain. And in the mirror all I see is someone I no longer believe. I tried to bend, I tried to break, to love you more than I could take. But all I gained was hollow trust and empty echoes of our love. I lost myself trying to keep you. Every word I said I knew couldn't mend the walls between. Love, we lost the space unseen. I lost myself in all I gave. Every scar I'm trying to save. I gave my storm, I gave my call. Then it's still the my heart. If I could turn the hands of time, I'd keep my soul and lose the crime. I've given all to hold your heart. I'm breaking man right from the start. All that's left are empty nights, hollow just a fading light. of me. For love that was not meant to be. I lost myself trying to keep you. Every hope I had, I knew was followed by the love I gave. Left me lonely, left me grave. I lost myself trying to hold fragile heart I couldn't mold. Gave my storm, I gave my call. Lost my soul in yours. I gave it all, and lost myself trying to keep you. We burn so bright, now all that's left is smoke. We lit the dark with trembling hands, two wild hearts, no steady plan. We were thunder, we were flame, we were calling out our names. Every kiss was gasoline, every touch a bursting dream. We swore the world would never break, we swore our fire would never fade. But even stars grow tired of shining, every spark runs out of time. Now in the ashes of our youth, I'm searching for what once was true. We were fire, now we're smoke. We burned in love and slowly broke. All the words we never spoke are drifting in this empty hole. We were fire, now we're smoke. A dying flame, a shattered oath. We had forever in our throats. Now all we breathe is faded ghosts. We danced beneath the falling sky, chasing dreams that couldn't fly. Every promise felt so real, every wound refused to heal. You said my name like a prayer, I said your name like I cared. But somewhere in the heat and light, we lost ourselves inside the fight. We tried to hold the burning truth, but flames consume what they pursue. Now in the ruins of our days, we're just two hearts in separate flames. We were fire, now we're smoke. We loved too hard, we lost our hope. All the dreams we tightly wrote are torn apart in silent notes. We were fire, now we're smoke. Two fragile souls, a bitter joke. We gave it all, we gave our bones. Now all that's left is skin and gold. If I could steal one burning night, I'd hold you close, I'd hold you tight, and freeze the moment we still knew how to love and not undo. But time just whispered, let it go, turned our fire into slow smoke. Now I breathe you when I choke on every memory I broke. We were fire, now we're smoke. A broken match, a dying hope. We crossed the line. We burn so bright. Now all that's left is smoke. In every quiet moment, still whispers your name. In every corner of this town, your laughter's still the only sound. I chase the ghosts we used to be through broken streets and memories. The night still wears your favorite song. It plays where we once belonged. Every shadow, every glow still tells me things I shouldn't know. I try to drown you in the rain. I try to numb this endless pain, but every silence that I find still says your name inside my mind. Your name still lives in my echo, in every breath alone through yesterday, where all our dreams still seem to stay. Your fingerprints on shattered glass still cut me deeper than the past. The stars still fall like they did then, when you were more than just a friend. Now every wish I ever made, it's just a lie I have to face. I scream your name into the dark. It only tears my heart apart. But in the silence of my soul, your voice still makes me feel whole. Your name still lives in my echo, in every breath I can't let go. Through all the words I never said, through all the tears I never showed, your name still lives in my echo, like distant thunder, soft and slow. A fragile flame I can't outrun, a fading light I still hold on. If memories could fade away, I'd beg the night to let me stay. But every dream just pulls me back to all the love we couldn't say. I trade tomorrow, steal today, just to hear you call my name. But all I hear is hollow sound of broken hearts that never found. Your name still lives in my echo, in every scar, in every glow. Through endless nights and lonely roads, you're the truth I'll never close. Your name still lives in my echo, until my final breath I go. A silent prayer, a dying song. Your name still lives. wind should call your name. No, my heart is doing the same. Stars, we almost made it through the dark. We stood on the edge of what we were, two fragile hearts afraid to fall. Every word became a war, every silence hurt the most. Your eyes were tired, your hands were cold. While love was slowly turning back, we said forever like a prayer, but never knew if God was there. Every promise started to fade in the shadows of our mistakes. It was a night we almost survived, when broken dreams still tried to fight. We held each other terrified of losing light. It was a night we almost survived, when hope was barely still alive. But in the dark our hearts realized some love was never meant to last. The rain was falling down our skin like tears we tried to keep within. Your voice was shaking when you said, maybe this is how it ends. We traced the scars we couldn't heal, every wound we tried to seal. But time was screaming, let it go, while love was begging, don't let go. We danced with fire, we kissed goodbye, pretending we were still alive. But deep inside we both knew then, this was the start of our last end. It was a night we almost survived, when shattered souls refused to hide. We gave it all, we gave our lives to save a love already died. It was a night we almost survived, when hope was barely still alive. But in the dark our hearts realized some love was never meant to last. If I could steal one moment more, I'd hold you like I did before, and whisper all the words I feared before the end was drawing near. But fate just closed the final door, left us lying on the floor. Two broken souls, two shattered dreams, lost somewhere between the seams. It was a night we almost survived, but almost never saved alive. We crossed the line, we lost the fight, and said goodbye in silent cries. It was the night we almost survived. Now all I have are memories of what we were, of what we tried. The night we almost survived. Some loves are written just to break, Some hearts are born to make mistakes. Tears could speak, they call out your name. I hide my pain behind these eyes, pretend I'm strong, pretend I'm fine. But every breath is breaking me without your love beside me. The nights are long, the days are cold. My heart is tired, my soul is old. I whisper prayers I cannot save. In silent rooms, I know your face. I scream in dreams, I wake in fear, still hoping you might reappear. But all I hear is empty rain, and all I feel is growing pain. If tears could speak my name, they beg you not to walk away. They tell you all I couldn't say before your love began to fade. If tears could speak my name, they trace your shadow in the rain. They write your memory in my veins. If tears could speak my name. Your voice still lingers in my head, a broken song, a ghost I fed. I chase the sound of what we were through every crack and shattered blur. The mirror shows a hollow man, still holding on to broken plans. I'd give my world to hear you breathe, to feel your heartbeat next to me. But time just steals what love once gave and leaves us drowning in the waves. Now all I have is sleepless days and endless nights that know your face. If tears could speak my name, they beg you not to walk away. They tell you all I couldn't say before your love began to fade. If tears could speak my name, they trace your shadow in the rain. They write your memory in my veins. If tears could speak my If I could trade this lonely heart for one more chance, a brand new start, I'd hold you close, I'd never stray. I'd love you better, I would stay. But fate just closed the final door, left me bleeding on the floor. Now all I own is broken flame and tears that only speak your name. If tears could speak my name, they'd scream your love into the pain. They'd break the dark that light the flame and call you back to me again. If tears could speak my name, they carry all my endless shame. They die for you, they burn in flame. If tears could speak my name, so I my name. I sang it in my mind, but you never heard a single note. I wrote a song for you in silence, every line a whispered promise, every chord a piece of my soul, every word I'd never show. The paper waits, the ink is dry, but I never had the courage to try to tell you all I truly felt, the love that time would never melt. I kept it hidden, locked away, a melody I couldn't play, and every day I held it in, a song that died before it could begin. This is the last song you never heard. Every aching, trembling word, every note that cried your name, every fire I couldn't tame. This is the song that stayed unsaid, a broken heart, a love that bled, and in the silence of my fears, I sang for you in quiet tears. I walk the streets we used to know, humming lines you'll never know, the echoes of a love I felt, the whisper tune that time derailed. Your laughter haunts the empty air, a ghost of you is everywhere, and in the shadows of my room, the song remains a silent tomb. I try to speak, I try to sound, but every word would never bend, and so I keep it locked away, a song that never saw the day. This is the last song you never heard. Every aching, trembling word, every note that cried your name, every fire I couldn't tame. This is a song that stayed unsaid, a broken heart, a love that bled, and in the silence of my fears, I sang for you in quiet tears. If I could give you just one line, one verse that would make you mine, I'd risk it all, I'd bare my soul, and finally let my heart be whole. But fate just smiled and walked away, left my song in endless gray, and here I stand with empty hands, a love unsung in distant lands. This is the last song you never heard, every trembling, aching word, every note I long to play, every truth I couldn't say. This is the song that stayed unsaid, a melody of love long dead, and in the silence I remain, singing for you in quiet pain. I sang it once, you never heard a single note. Every line a whisper, promise. Every chord a piece of my soul. Every word I'd never show. The paper waves, the ink is dry, but I never had the courage to try to tell you all I truly find. Love that time would never mind. I kept it hidden like so a melody I couldn't play. Sing for you in quiet tears. I walk the streets we used to know, humming light you'll never know. The echoes of a love I feel, the whispered tune that time beware. The laughter haunts the empty air, a ghost of you is everywhere. And in the shadows of my room, that song remains a silent tune. I try to speak, I try to send, but every word would never bend. So I keep it locked away, the song that never saw the day. She smiled and walked away, left my song in endless bed. And here I stand with empty hands, a love unsung in distant lands. This is the last song you never heard. Every trembling, aching word, every night I long to pray, every truth I couldn't say. This is the song that stayed unsaid. From now until love long dead, and in the silence I remain, singing for you in quiet pain. I sang it once, and you never heard a sound.